And, you talk about the whole presidential thing, man. That's a good segue, man. So I'm watching the BET Cypher the other night.
Yeah.
And
I want to get your take on that.
Oh my God, man. I'm going to tell you. Dope. Just like I said on Twitter. It was dope. But, the big but. My question is, man, did you and your people talk this over beforehand? Now, we know he did the campaign speech where he won at Trump. And there's one thing when you go at an MC to MC, or you're dealing with beef with somebody in the street, but you're talking about going against the establishment, the government, the president of the United States. And I'm not going to lie to you, man, everything that he said about Trump was true. He killed it. He nailed it.
Oh, yeah.
I guess the thing for me, like, the honeymoon period lasted about 2 days, and then I went on Twitter and I'm looking at some of the comments that he said. Basically, when he told the Trump fans that also like him, y'all got to decide. If you for him, you not for me. Make a decision. If not, fuck you. I was like, wow, man. And then he threw up the black power fist. I was like, whoa, powerful, but also at the same time, I was like, man, this bodyguard got his work cut out for him, man. See, now, what he did was powerful, and somebody needed to say it. But here's my question to you, man. Why is it that when you have black leaders, politicians, and athletes that say the same thing that Eminem just said, they don't get the notoriety? But Eminem says it, or anybody else white says it, it's taken seriously. Because basically what's been happening is, it takes it a little bit further. Eminem is now the black leader of black people. But everything he said was absolutely right. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Everything he said was absolutely right. I agree with everything that he said. But I'm like, okay, other people have said it. Who's that? YG and another rapper said it 2 years ago with the song FTD. No notoriety.
We had the homie Renaissance. He made a song called Trump Dies, and they actually sent the Secret Service to his house.
See, now we're getting somewhere. Now, I sat back, I looked at this, I said, wow, man. I said, basically what he did, legally standing, from what I've been reading, had Eminem been black and took that platform and said that, Secret Service would have been at his house, probably been arrested for making terrorist threat toward the state or toward the government or toward the president. It would have been some questioning. And also in the past, we know when black men speak up, when they got that platform, Malcolm X, Martin, Medgar Evans, they get sniped.
Yeah.
So my question to you, what do you think the repercussions are going to be from him saying this? And I think it goes beyond a tweet. I've been listening to see what Trump has to say about it, but I haven't heard anything. I know a lot of his. Have you heard anything?
No, but my opinion is, Eminem, he's all about controversy, as you know. Does he feel the way he feels about Trump like that? Maybe so, but in the past, my one of my co-hosts, Pittsburgh Pat, he pointed out to me that Eminem actually did a skit with Trump at the MTV Awards, where Trump was endorsing Eminem as a president. And also in the past, Ray Benzino and Dave Mace dropped the bombshell in the source where Eminem called a female the N-word. So
hey, let's talk about it, man.
How the hell is that guy the voice of black people? I don't understand.
Okay, check this out,
That's just my take on it.
Check this out. Source Magazine, February 2004. I got the magazine in my hand. I'm actually featured in this magazine, along with me, Camptown, Chaos Kid, and it talks about the whole Benzino beef, the racist rap. It was called the racist rap, and a lot of people don't know. See, this is talking about 14, 15 years ago that this article came out, but the situation actually happened 10 years prior to that, where Eminem and another couple of the white MCs did a song, and they said, they were young. They said, they did it for fun, but they dropped the N-bomb. They said nigger, porch monkey, moon crickets. That's a new one. I never heard that one. But then you had a lot of people that came out, man, you had a lot of people that came out against him that talked about this. Everybody from Killer Mike, Styles P. Man, the source needs, well, I know they're shut down right now. If they re-release this, man, it's almost the same thing. It's like history repeats itself. It repeats itself. Yeah. Eminem is technically Donald Trump. It's almost like this whole controversy thing that they did. It was genius, man. I'm not going to lie to you, it was genius, because anytime he does anything controversy, it's an album dropping within 30 days of him doing that. That's just the way that they do it. You know, I've been in that camp long enough to see this. So M goes against Trump. It was almost like they set it up like he's campaigning. Eminem did to Trump what Trump did to Hillary, Bernie Sanders, Rubio. He did the same exact thing. He became the bully in the room. But here's the thing, though. Trump is not an MC. That's the government, man. That's the president of the United States. And I just wonder, what's going to be the repercussions of that? Hopefully none. But you're going against the government. Only thing I can tell you, you better make sure your tax is right.
Yeah, it's a whole different ballgame when you're on Trump's radar. I mean, this guy goes after football organizations. I mean, everybody. You know, he don't give a fuck. You know, and he's got power brokers behind him as well. But yeah, to me, like you said, Eminem's got an album dropping. Why not go at the guy that goes at everybody? You know, why not make? Because chances are Trump's going to tweet out, you know, a fuck Eminem post here shortly, and it's probably going to boost record sales through the roof.
Yeah, but you know what, though, man? I feel like if Trump was going to say something, it would have been done by now. You know, something should have been said or done by now. But I was talking to a few friends of mine. They said, man, when you're dealing with the government, man, they don't really come out like that. They're real cohort, you know, when they do stuff, man. They do it in private. But the only thing I can tell you, you know, in a situation like that, when you go up against 45 or any president or politician and you put them on blast like that, you got to make sure your taxes is right. You're going to have somebody taste your food for you. You know, you're walking on eggshells at that point, man. That is a whole nother level of planning. Now, here's the other part. What if it was pre-orchestrated?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Oh, yeah. That's always a huge possibility.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Always a huge possibility.
What I'm wondering about now, like I said, I went on Twitter, I went on a lot of social networks, and I've been reading a lot of these people post. You know, I'm talking about white America. Some of the things that was being said, Eminem, you're a piece of shit. I can't believe you when it gets to president. You know, I loved you as an artist. Now I say fuck you back. You know, I can't believe you did that shit. I hope your album flops. I'll never buy another one of your records again. Fucking die. All this other shit. I'm like, wow, man. I said, that's woo. I'm just almost wondering, did the public take it too personal? Because it's almost like now that Eminem said this, the white fans that bought his records, not all of them, he's still going to sell a lot of units, but the white fans that said this, do they look at him as like, you know, a nigger now? Because he put the fists up, he said what he said, and for me, when I looked at it, when I seen him do the BET thing, I was like, wow, man. I said, that's dope. I said, because at this point right now, it's no longer about black and white. You know, it's about rich and poor right now, and it's about the establishment, fighting the establishment. But some of these people are taking it too far, and I can tell some of the people that's saying some of this stuff were the same people that was carrying the torches over there, the tiki torches in Charlottesville.